Hello everyone. First and foremost, I'd like to thank everyone for the little bit of support I've got, and definitely to Katie, who's out there. Really appreciate your good feedback, Katie, and fantastic news about what you're doing and your successes and how your blog's going. Andy as well, and countless others, all doing the same sort of thing. You know, I'll go. I'm driving, as you can probably tell. I've had a long old day and just fancy doing a little vlog while I was on the move, to be fair. What I did want to sort of pick up on is something I saw in your post, actually, Katie, and it was something to do with affiliates. I saw a message from Nick from Nick Slots. I mean, I don't know if anybody watches these channels, but the affiliate program to me is one of those things. It's got potential to help problem gamblers, in fairness. For some people, you know, you're getting the buzz watching these people you know, gamble, and it's risk-free from us. But then on the other hand, for some people, I bet it you know, gives you that craving that you're not doing it yourself and you want to get involved. The other thing I noticed in what he said to you, Katie, was that you know, do you think you have, you know, they cause problems and, you know, they're just money grabbing and greeds and what have you? I mean, looking back at it, there's several out there. There's, you know, the Bandit, Rock and Roller, Stop and Step. There's loads of them out there. I mean, they're making good money out of these things. I mean, you know, I don't know what sort of figures. I mean, I do watch some of their programs, and I have watched some of their stuff. But you know, they're gambling with massive amounts of money. But I mean, it's all relative. You know, some of these slot players, you know, the Bandit and what have you, they're doing like 50 quid spins and stuff, you know, and depositing thousands. But I mean, who am I to say, you know, what they do with their money? And, you know, as I said, it's all relative. You know, if they can afford to do that, I'd be really interested to know what sort of issues they've got with gambling, and whether they, you know, at times struggle. I mean, I know I've seen, you know, gaps in their videos, whether they've taken breaks and stuff, you know, and how they do it. But again, it's one of those things. I think, you know, they make money obviously out of people joining up to casinos and you know, taking a cut of your losses, if you like, you know, and they're promoting the casino and getting financially rewarded for doing so. But I mean, again, it's the minority that struggle with gambling. I mean, they're making money out of a business that exists, so there's no hardship in it, and fair play to them, in my opinion. You know? I'd rather make money from gambling than the losses I've had and the illness I'm left with, you know. So, you know, these people, in my opinion, and Nick Slots and what have you, I mean, you know, if you ever come across this video and what have you, I mean, you know, fair play to you. I ain't got, you know, there's no problem from my sense. The Bandit's been very good, and he offered, you know, on the back of it, you know, if there was problem gamblers out there, he had this GamBand registration, and he purchased X amount of licenses, you know, and you could go to him quite easily and get one of these, and you'd be hooked up and what have you. I mean, the only one for me that makes any sense out of them all, I do like the fact that the Bandit's approach is a guy that's probably not as big as those. But a guy called Dunover, Daz a G, talks a lot of sense and grumbles a lot, but I do love him. And you know, he gambles at a smaller stake, and you know, I don't know again his circumstances, but he knows the industry very well. But again, you know, he's probably gambling within his means, whereas I've got no, you know, control in the past and stuff, and you know, it's one of those. So So affiliates, yeah, definitely you either love them or you hate them, and I have known gamblers that have benefited from watching their videos. Certainly at times I have got some comfort out of listening to them and watching their woes, you know, and thinking there's another reason why it cements, you know, I shouldn't be gambling, but just silly stakes to me, you know. The other thing is, you know, touching on, you know, my past. I mean, I probably needed to go into a bit more detail. I mean, I wasn't really scripted, and I'm not now. I mean, I don't really know what I'm going to say from one second to the next. You know, I said something. Oh, sorry, I'll say that. I said something last time about Gamblers Anonymous, and then I've watched a few of Andy's videos. I mean, where he states that Gamblers Anonymous has saved his life, you know, and that was what I was trying to say. I don't want people to get the wrong impression that you know, it is a fantastic thing. Just because it sort of didn't, you know, speak to me, there are people there, and it's proven. I know I did say that sort of thing, but you know, let me specify and get that right, that you know, give it a go. It's very important you try it, yeah, and try and really embrace that thing, because it's full of people in the same boat. You're going to hear you know, the stories and what have you, and realise that, you know, we're all in this trying to fight it together. So you know, where I'm at today is a vast improvement from where I was, you know, many years ago. As I said, you know, I'm left with, you know, probably a little bit of depression and a little bit of anxiety, and you know, a lot of bridges to rebuild with friends and stuff. I mean, I don't, as I suggested last time, or said last time even, have a lot of you know, friendships, because that's my own doing. I mean, I shut myself off and isolated myself at a time when I really probably needed people around, you know. But the consequences of that is there is nobody to sort of turn to now, because I mean, the crimes that we make and the things we've done. I mean, I've borrowed off friends in the past and then avoided them, you know, because that's what we do. We need to fund the gambling, you know. So you know, a lot of the people I used to hang out, I do miss them, you know, and I just, for whatever reason, I've still got to get round to building them bridges and friendships back. I mean, it will always be different, and there's that trust thing again, isn't there, you know. How do you get somebody to trust you that sort of knows your background, if you like, you know. You know, anyone that stumbles across me and doesn't stumble across Andy, I mean, that would probably be fairly unlikely, but definitely take a look at Andy. I mean, he's been doing this for a long time. He's an inspiration to us all. In particular, I watched a very short video of his, only a couple of minutes long, and he's celebrating his 10 years of not having a gamble. I mean, what an achievement, and very an emotional moment for him, and so it should be, you know. It's fantastic, and that, you know, people that are struggling currently with gambling and stuff. I mean, look at this guy. I mean, you know, he's plodding about, and he's, you know, he's rebuilt his life and rebuilding it still day by day. You know, it's getting better all the time, you know. But he does explain that it's still, you know, it's still tricky. It's a lifetime battle now. So, but yeah, definitely take a watch. You know, all the other videos out there. They're just, the more you watch, the more you see. You know, and the more knowledge you get. Oh, fucking hell, we've got an ambulance or something coming. I can't get over, bud. hit a curb, yeah, it's all going on. Yeah, so probably shouldn't be doing this driving really, should I? But just felt motivational, to be honest. So yeah, what was I saying? Fucking hell. Where was I? Oh yeah, so the videos and what have you. So yeah, just do all the videos that you can. The reading, get yourself to some meetings. You know, and just get it, absorb it. You know, try and spend as much energy, channel as much energy into, you know, getting yourself better and getting yourself on the road as you do. I know it's really difficult because you're absorbed by this, you know, gambling mentality, and that's the illness, that's the addiction, just drawing you in. Come to me, I'm your safe place, you know, I'm your comfort blanket, I'm your comfort food, you know, you're safe with me. I've always said that gambling was always my best friend, but then on the other hand, it's my worst enemy as well. So, you know, don't be fooled by that, you know, devil and the angel here. You know, it's the devil talking to you, it's the addiction talking to you, saying, you know, come to me, I'll look after you. But you know that it's one thing you seek, you know, that refuge from, you know, the gambling is the thing that's creating all the problems to you, and hurting you. And I mean, you know that as a gambler, and that, but it's just that fact of I can't stop. But it, you know, you just gotta know that it's niggling you all the time. And when you understand that little monster there is just pecking away at you all the time, encouraging you in, it's just, you know, get the baseball bat and give him a good old smack, you know, because that's what he needs. If you keep him at bay, you know, just they say cravings. This is the thing, yeah. So cravings last, you know, sort of 20-40 minutes, something like that. So if you can preoccupy yourself for that sort of period of time, I mean, the craving's gone. Yeah, where's she going? The craving goes, you know. But of course, it's going to come back. But it's just preoccupying yourself, trying to keep yourself out of the locations that you know, are going to cause, you know, triggers and stuff like that. You know, keep an eye out for triggers, make a diary, you know, and try and put pieces together about what, you know, how you're feeling. Is it mood related that makes me worse? You know, these are very important things to maybe try and get some understanding of what, you know, why you gamble. Do you gamble? Because the weird thing is, let me say this actually, what I'm on it is, you know, we gamble. A lot of people talk about gambling when you're down in the dumps trying to cure a problem, or as a problem, you know, relationships, had a tiff, this, that, stress. Has anybody come back to me? But, you know, answer in the comments or something. But gambling, when you've had a good bit of result as well, so, you know, you've done something, or, you know, you've had some success, do you get this high and then think, oh well, I should reward myself for gambling? You know, I used to do that in the past. You know, so something good would happen, and I think, oh well, I should celebrate with a bit of gambling. You know, and I'll be interested to know where anybody is with that. You know, what to say it again? So yeah, so it's, you know, your journal and keeping things, you know, jotted down and trying to work out a pattern to why you do things. It is quite important. I mean, and the other thing is, I've been asked about in the past and stuff about my gambling is, you know, why do you do things? You know, why do you gamble? Do you think? And I spent a lot of time worrying about that. And I thought, well, maybe that's the problem. I've got to find out the answer to why I gamble. I don't bother with that now. I'm not really interested because I don't think it's really relevant. I mean, that's just, for me, I just worry that held me back, to be honest. That I was searching for this one thing that made me gamble, and I'm not sure it's there. I mean, I just think there's probably a combination of things, and you know, in my family there's a bit of you know, addiction. My granddad was an alcoholic and stuff, and my uncle in his younger days used to spend most of his wages on the early slot machines and stuff. So there's an element of that. There's a bit of mental health issues in my dad's side of the family, but I just don't. I'm not searching now for a reason. I am and have been a problem gambler, and I always will be. You know, and I've got to accept that, and I've got to accept that it's a battle, and it will always be there. Peanut allergy, isn't it? You know, I'll always have that peanut allergy, and I can't eat a peanut. You know, if I do, I'm going to be rough. No different to gambling. I mean, I can't gamble because I've got that. I'm allergic to it, you know. But if I do gamble, I'm going to feel rough, you know. So similarities miles apart. But so yeah, so I think I've sort of covered the bits I wanted to talk about. Again, I'm really pleased with the feedback and stuff, and you know, enjoying the whole experience. I've watched a load of videos of late. Love what you're doing, Katie, Andy, Jordan. I've seen his vlogs. Nice to see you doing well. I'm back. I mean, I've been following all these people. Not you, Katie, because you knew, but definitely Andy and Jordan. I've been following for some time in the shadows. You know, not really making myself aware, but you guys, you're all helping, and we'll help each other. And any newbies that come along, just, you know, get involved and you know, speak to us. And you know, if you want to do your own vlogs, the more the merrier. You know, everyone's got a story to tell, and everyone's got information that can help others. So don't be frightened about doing coming online. I mean, I've bottled it for ages, but I've kind of got to that point where I feel I'm strong enough now to sort of you know, get involved and try and make a slight difference, and same a piece. So you know, yeah, so just get involved, don't be shy, and you know, we'll all try and help each other in our recoveries and support. I mean, it's, you know, gamblers together, you know, let's all help each other. We've got the knowledge, we know the industry, we know what helps each other individually, you know, and by spreading that and what you do and what helps and what doesn't. I mean, you pick that information out, you know, pick and choose, speak, you know, watch me, watch Katie, watch Andy, watch everybody, and you know, little bits will help. I mean, even if 30 seconds of this video helps somebody, and you know, a minute of Andy's helped you, piece it all together and start playing around. Okay, but the key thing is to be strong. You know, every day's different. And just think, the sun is shining. I feel great today. I feel absolutely shattered. Can't wait to get home, to be honest. But you know, I'm going to upload this tonight and see what happens. But yeah, just signing out. My name is Darren, and I'm a problem gambler. But chin up, everyone. Keep up the good work.